Welcome everyone to NFL Higher or Lower, the game where I pick if NFL teams will record a better or worse win total than they did last season. Let's start with the NFC, the stronger of the two divisions, obviously. And in the NFC East, we have Philadelphia with a 14-3 total. Yeah, that ain't happening again, buddy. I'm going boop lower for them. Next, we got Washington, 12-5. Everyone knows that's my favorite team. Me and Jaden are really close. He actually invited me to the function last night, but I was actually busy recording a video, so I couldn't hang out with him. But of course, we're going higher. Super Bowl champs next year, baby. Easy call. Dallas, 7-10. I hate Dallas, but they're going to be better this year. I think the George Pickens signing was actually kind of fire. If I was a Dallas fan, I'd be excited. But then again, you have Dak Prescott as your quarterback. Yikers. Okay. Anyways, next we got New York, 3-14. I mean, you can't really get any worse, so we're going higher. New York, you suck. Lock in, buddy. All right, NFC North, we've got Detroit, Minnesota, Green Bay, and Chi-Town. Chirac, if you would. Detroit, 15-2. Yeah, they're going lower. They lost their two offense and defensive coordinators. They're going lower. They're not going 15-2 next year. Minnesota, 14-3. Lower. You're going lower. You're not having a Sam Darnold, Lynn Sanity run again. That jank ain't happening. Green Bay, 11-6. I'm gonna say higher for Green Bay. I really do like Green Bay. I like LaFleur. I like Love. Matthew Golden was a really good pick. I think they're gonna be a sneaky pick to contend for the NFC chip. Chi-Town, Kanyeville, Michael Jordan's Playhouse. Okay, we're done. They went 5-12 last year. Now, I was a huge Caleb Williams guy coming out of college. I still think he's really good, and I think Ben Johnson's gonna, molest. I mean, bro, he's gonna mold him into a good quarterback. So I think they're gonna be higher. I think they're going higher than 5-12 next year. Now we've got the NFC South. Tampa Bay was 10-7. I think, you know what? I'm going streamline. They're hitting 10-7 again. I don't think they're going better or worse. Atlanta 8-9. They're going higher. Atlanta's a sleeper team. Carolina 5-12. They're going higher. That's another sleeper team. Tet McMillan's a beast. Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna get at least 9 wins. New Orleans. New Orleans is dog shit. They're going to go lower than 5-12, I think. They're terrible. They drafted a 30-year-old quarterback in the whatever round it was, second round. All right, NFC West. Everyone is kind of in the same group here. We've got the Los Angeles Rams with 10-7. I think they're going to go lower this year, actually. An aging Stafford. Yeah, they lost Cooper Kupp. Yeah, I think they're going lower. Seattle 10-7, lower I think, lower. Arizona 8-9. I'll go higher for Arizona. I could see a world where they get 9 or 10. And then San Francisco 6-11. Yeah, they got to go higher than that. It's San Francisco, definitely. All right, NFC's done. I just went 16 for 16, easy. Guys, if you're still here, like it, comment, and subscribe. Comment which teams I picked horribly on and which teams I actually cooked on. Also, comment your favorite team in the NFL in the comments so I can shit on your favorite team because my team's better. Anyways, into the American Football Conference. Starting with the Buffalo Bills, 13-4. Oh, this is tough. This is really tough. I'm going to say higher. I think they could get 14 wins next year. I really think Buffalo is the best team in the AFC. I really do, and their conference is horrible. Miami 8-9. They finished 8-9. I thought they were worse last year. Damn. 8-9. I'll go higher. Higher than 8-9 for Miami. New York Jets. I'm gonna go higher as well. You can't really get worse than 5 wins. New England also easy higher. I think the AFC East was probably the easiest division to do so far. Now, here's where it gets tough. The AFC North is a shit show, it's always the best teams. Like it's really hard to really predict what's going on. Baltimore was 12-5. Aging Derrick Henry. I'll go higher. I'll go higher. I think they get 13. I mean, they're just consistently just amazing in the regular season. Yeah. Well, Lamar is just a beast in 17 games, and then he can't play in the playoffs. Sorry, Ravens fans, but it's the truth. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. This is a tricky one. I think Pittsburgh made some good signings. I think Aaron Rodgers had a low-key decent year last year. He kind of gets shit on just because he's ayahuasca maniac and, Perk Rodgers. But I think they'll go above 10 wins this year. I think they will. Cincy, 9-8. Well, they are really good on one side of the football, not the other side. This is tough. 9-8 is just so mid. I'll say higher than 9-8. I really like Joe Brr, so I think that'll happen. Cleveland 3-14, easy higher. I mean, you can't get worse. I mean, you honestly have to try to lose you have to try to lose more than 15 games. Like, that's impossible. Let's go. Cleveland drafted horribly. One of my friends is a Cleveland fan. He was all excited for the draft, and they just fumbled Travis Hunter. They fumbled Travion Hendrickson. They fumbled, Mike Green. They could have got Mike Green. I mean, what are you guys doing? Poverty franchise. All right, AFC South. Both of the South divisions are just kind of weird. Houston, I mean, they went 10-7. I'll say lower for Houston. I didn't like them last year. They weren't good. Indianapolis, 8-9. I'll go lower. I don't like anything coming. I mean, Daniel Jones is going to be your starter, maybe, or Anthony. I'm tired. Richardson. Cornball lineup. Cornball. You don't want either of those guys on your team. Jacksonville 4-13. See, this is a layup for me. They've got to be higher than 4-13. They're going higher. And then Tennessee, Will Levis, the mayonnaise assassin. 3-14 for Tennessee. They're definitely gonna be higher. They got Cam Ward, so that's a layup. All right. Tweak out. All right, one more conference. Come on, guys. Lock in. We've got Kansas City, 15-2. What are you doing? 15-2. That's easy. Lower. Frauds. You see how fat he looks in that? Look up Patrick Mahomes' beach picture. Look it up. Bro looks like Drewski. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Patrick Mahomes. But I definitely lower. It's hard to kind of go above 15-2. Then we got LAC. The Chargers, 11-6. I'll say lower. Justin Herbert kind of had a coming out year that he wasn't an elite quarterback. 4 picks in a playoff game. I mean, you can't do that and expect to be one of the premier quarterbacks in the league. For sure. Denver 10-7, easy over. I mean, that defense is insane, and they just drafted another cornerback, easy. And then Las Vegas 4-13. Got to be higher. I mean, you got Geno, you got Gene T, you got Pete Carroll. I mean, that's just a squad right there. That's a squad. So, in recap, I think my picks for the best teams in each conference, I'm going to pick 4 teams in each conference. I'll say Washington, Philly, Green Bay, and I'll say San Francisco. I say they have a comeback here. That might be a crazy take. And then in the AFC, I'll say Buffalo, Kansas City, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh. I think those are my top 4. That could be very bad. That could be really bad, but it also could be a fire take. So, when the season starts, we'll have to, run it back, look at this video. Did I choke? Did I croak? Did I sell? Did I strike gold? Now we'll have to find out. But as always, guys, I know it's been a while. I was on vacation. I just got back. So, I had to, record a video on the first day back because that's just the guy I am. But I'm super hyped for the NFL season, guys. Comment, any updates that you want me to talk about, what your team's going to be like. Should I do a fantasy football video? Because your boy won 2 leagues last year. I'm kind of him. Let's not talk about the other 9 seasons that I didn't win. But anyways, that doesn't matter. Guys, like, comment, and subscribe, share. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Love you guys. Peace.